everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a good night. Gonna play some Minecraft. Hello, Minecrafter. Minecrafter is watching me play Minecraft. Hello, just some random person. Welcome. Hello, Pongo. Welcome. You're eating breakfast. Well, I hope you enjoy your breakfast. Hello, Skull Knight. Welcome. Let's see. Do I have that volume's on? Turn that down. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Carlin. Ironic that the one named Minecrafter will not be playing Minecraft. No, it's a little ironic. Hello, George. Welcome. Anyway, we made some good progress last time in the game. I figured out the aesthetic, the design that I want. Gotta get quartz, which is gonna require a lot of nether, so that's gonna be annoying. Thankfully, keep inventory is on. It's not going to be the worst. Also, we're not doing the spiral here. I don't think I can stand taking a spiral staircase down to the zero every single time. That's just for now. I'm going to eventually... Oh, come on. I hate these guys. They're always in here. I'm going to have to figure out a way to keep the door shut, but still allow boat access. I'm going to have to figure that out. I know there's something I can do. Anyway, got a lot of copper thanks to O, selling us his copper for deep slate. I believe today is just gonna be another big mining session. Maybe a little bit of work. It's just safer to keep stuff on you in this game, cause keep inventory is a thing. Just put anything I don't need in here. We'll take the coal. Well, we'll keep that on us just in case. I suppose it'll be safe in the chest. If it gets stolen, I'll take it back. We'll keep that. Yeah. Well, if I'm keeping gold on me, I'm keeping diamonds on me. Just to keep them safe. Alright. Let's... Oh, wait. Let's craft a... pickaxe. Gotta get wood. Anyway. Got some good work on Bummer War done. My counter should not be broken. I just had the window open. I don't know how you know it. It's only 2 minutes. It's not even a minute. It's only 1 minute off. Yet you know, because you can't see if the minutes are off. You only know if it's off by an hour. But this was only off an hour by 1 minute. So, waffle muncher. All right, I'll go to sleep. Hang on, my bed's downstairs. I forget. Let's get downstairs the quick way. Climb upstairs just to jump back down and get dead. That's how it be. I know it counts down to 12 a.m. on November 22nd. Yeah. Which is technically inaccurate. But it's the day of the special. You know, we should make it a whole day event. How on earth can I make it a day event? Like something that's going on throughout the day. You know, culminating in the stream. How on earth could I do that? Alright, so we got a lot of that in there. Here's the sticks. And woods. What on earth? Oh, that's the dog. I was like, what is making that noise? It's my secret dog. So I don't need this. Man, I'd almost build a diamond pickaxe, but I don't think it'll be worth it. I already have one of those. And I think it's best I save the diamonds. Alright. Go right ahead, George. Send a teaser that's just an image we haven't seen yet every hour. Would that spoil too much? Waffle Muncher is at my base. Hello, Waffle. Hello, O. A compass. Wonder where this leads. Trial chambers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that's where we're headed. Time to take every piece of copper that place has. You should totally get me a breeze rod. I will bring you back a breeze rod. What do we got on us? Are we good? I think we're good to go. Thank you, O. You know, tell you what, O. I might bring you back every single breeze rod. Oh wait, let's get up. If it's going that way, yeah, let's get up. Lodestones are huge. I can't believe I never thought to use a compass like that. O is just clever. Like, I don't ever do it because I just write down coordinates, but I think this is more fun by, like, a long shot. Alright. Well, by the way, oh, you can have all the, deep slate in my chest upstairs. Was that a leaf just falling? I forget you can see that now. Yeah, we need some background music, guys. What do you want to do? Too bad we don't have a playlist we can use. Ravine. There's the bridge. Tell you what, the lighting in this makes me feel like I'm living in, like, a Minecraft short or something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I'm not really in Minecraft. I'm in, like, the memory of Minecraft or something like that. I don't know. Let's eat some steak. Anyway, mind if we add the Calm Skyrim playlist for background music? I can do that. Let me pull that up. La 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 la. Yeah, poor Carlin. Alright. Skyrim Peace. Full music. Carlin's having some Wi-Fi troubles. It's not just him though. It's like everyone, as it sounds. Alright, hopefully that's not too loud. If it gets too loud, let me know. Alright, I'll wait for you, George. The only issue with using Lodestone Compass for locations is that you'll need to find a bunch of ruined portals every time I run out of lodestones. Why is that? Is George in the game? Who's in it? Yeah, he's here. Alright, George, I'm waiting for you then. There you come. Water bucket. I do not have a water bucket. Do you have a water bucket, George? I do not have a water bucket. I'll just have to dig down, I guess. Hello, George, come along. Be cool if that cave let out on the other side of the mountain. You could just go through a cave to get out. Is that what it does? Oh my goodness, it's what it does. That's actually pretty fun. A little treacherous. Oh, sorry, George. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I think that's good, George. Come through here, through the deep, dark cave. There's a creeper. Oh, goodness. What's this? Looks like we found a base. I bet you this is O. It's like it's divided by a big ravine. There's the stairs. That looks... This has to have been made. Yeah. Like it's still fresh from digging. Listen, that it's hard to get lodestones. I think they're a solid block. George, where'd George go? There he is. Well, hopefully after today, I will have all the copper material that I need. Hopefully the trial chamber isn't too much trouble. I don't know who's building this, but it's pretty cool. This is a solid base design. Alright, looks like we're going over the mountain. Far over the misty mountains old, in dungeons deep and caverns old. You know, I'm gonna assume I can just go back to 0, with the coordinates, but I didn't think to mark a way to come home. So we'll just have to... I mean, honestly, I could just die, couldn't I? Is that... would you guys consider that too hard cheating? Instead of taking the long way home, I just die. Hopefully George is... yeah, George is still with me. You're really good at keeping up, George. I would have lost you by now. Man, that is so crazy. I've never been able to run graphics like this before. I love the music. Hello, Garf and Bupper. I'll tell you what, Skyrim music honestly might be the thing with Minecraft. Garf tried dodging. I'm being shot at. Help. I can't help you, Garf. I'm not anywhere near you. Man, it's getting dark. Alright then. Once we find it, we will die. How do you think we should die? I'll let you guys decide. How shall I die? What form of death will I endure? Ruined portal. I'm gonna assume you found this one, so I'm not even gonna bother checking it. A witch? Oh my goodness. Oh no. I don't know how they got me. I was going at like speed. I hope George is okay. I just need to get up here. Alright, it's gonna get dark. I'm gonna try to keep moving though. I need to eat. George is doing it. We'll let George catch up real quick. That tree scared me for a minute. Hello, Neo. Welcome. I always want to say Neo. I know it's no-go, though. Welcome, no-go. Sink. I suppose we can sunk. Okay, guys. Where's the compass pointing? Without the compass, you have no idea where to go. But down it is. We went over the mountains, the misty mountains. These certainly are misty mountains. You know, I wish it got dark like this when it rained in the daytime. It still wouldn't let mobs spawn, but it would just be a nice environment, honestly. Like, if it got this dark in the day when it rained and mobs still didn't spawn, that would be pretty cool, I think. Next music stream next weekend is on my birthday. Well, there's not going to be a music stream this Saturday because the whole week is going to be music from Monday to Friday. Okay, it's like a Mesa biome. We're gonna swim. But yeah, next Saturday is the Thanksgiving special. Yes, it's very likely that one of them will be the piano stream that I've been talking about for a while. I'm probably going to work it out to be best for Carlin, considering he likes those a lot. And I'm always trying to provide streams that are the most enjoyable for the people who like it the most. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But it'll be a long time since we've done a Tunes Day. It's one thing I miss about the old music streams is the puns we had. Saturday Symphonies is fine, but I don't think anything will ever compare to Tunes Day. Friday Phonics was good as well, but I don't know. Tunes Day is just unmatched. I don't see why not. We could do something for for anybody whose birthday it is. Like, if you guys let me know when it's your birthday, I always want to try to do something. A lot of times I don't know beforehand though, and I don't have time to prepare anything. But odds are, if I know beforehand, man, I've never found a cool reef. Odds are, if I know beforehand, it's very likely that I do try to do something. Even if it's something small. But I have to have a good amount of time to prepare. Famine, which y'all heard before last night. But I do have another one. Okay. Yeah, I think Tunes Day might be one of the best puns we've ever had. Is George? You still with me, George? Oh, George, where'd you go? Well, we gotta get out of here. There's someone throwing at us. Yeah, I mean, most streams are, in a way, fan service streams. Not everything is immediately that way, obviously. But Thanksgiving is probably the biggest. By a long shot. To be honest, the amount of work that I've put into things... You built a boat. I love how George took the initiative to build a boat. Like, I thought George had left. Alright. You in? George is in. Alright. Let's... Whoops, wrong way. We're going this way. George took the initiative to build a boat, guys. It's crazy. We're going to sail on the boat as long as we can. I know it's not pointing directly at the compass, but we got the boat. Once we pass this little knob here, maybe we can... There we go. Perfect. Remember when you pitched the thing to me Special 24 as a way to get every bit of fan service we've been requesting out of the way during a Splatoon stream in September? Really? The longest 2 months of my life. I can't remember what inspired me to do that. I feel like there was another YouTuber that had a holiday that they had kind of created, but it wasn't like a huge one. It wasn't like Mr. Beast taking over some holiday. It was like more of a niche YouTuber, I guess. But it gave me the idea that I should do that, but actually take a big holiday. Hello, Carlin, the internet is that bad. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have no plate. I'm at the living room, not in my kitchen. Man, I'm glad George built the boat. Thank you, George. I hope you're doing okay, Carlin. Limba's company. Now, I personally, from what I have been told, I would more than likely despise that game. But that is the game where Roland comes from. So, Ren, you should just swim across the ocean. Nah, George built the boat, and I'm not going to disrespect George and not use his boat to assert dominance over George. I don't think I need to assert dominance over George. The boat's pretty convenient, I'll be honest. Hey Ray, you should do a food tier list eventually so we can update the wiki. Why do you need to update the wiki with a food tier list? Do you have access to the wiki? Because we actually did make a company wiki. It hasn't been updated in over a year now. Oh, cool. What Ocean Monument? That scared me. Which wiki are you referring to, Skull Knight? We got mining fatigue. It won't last once we go away. Rin got the spoon effect. I did. The spoon. I can do a food tier list. We can do that tonight. if you're here at the end of stream, you know, no pressure to stick around that long. If you need to go, you can go. But if you are here at the end of stream, I'll try to do a food tier list for you. And if not, we can do it another day. Isn't it so cool that just swimming in a boat with your best friend? It is cool, George. I mean, if you needed, I could help. I kind of enjoy writing paragraphs. I feel like we've done a good tier list 4 times. You mean a food tier list? Well, you need to be... I guess you'll need to give me some specifics foods. Like, you can't just say food in general. Because I've done sauces. I've done a sauce tier list. I've done a breakfast tier list. I've done a fruit tier list. And to my knowledge, that's the only ones. I don't think there was a 4th yet. Oh, what's that? A lot of flowers. Well, George, we made it to land. Your boat was amazing. We would never have made it that quick. I kind of have an idea about graphic design. I feel like I know it somewhat, but a lot of the stuff that I do accomplish is default stuff, or like... it relies on me kind of mimicking, in a way. Cherry blossoms. Well, we're gonna come back and get these, I guess. If we didn't have mining fatigue, I'd probably start mining a whole bunch of them now. How do you get this? How long does it take to mine right now? Goodness. A meal tier list. I'll see if we got a funny looking one. Well, I guess how much longer is the effect going to last? Where'd it go? How do I view effects? Okay. I can't view it there. Usually you open the menu and you can just put your little thingy over it. Huh? How can I see how long it lasts? Well, I guess we'll stay here for a bit. We'll get cherry blossoms. I do think these would look nice. They have a nice... oh, the pink wood is useful. And this is, like, really dark, too, so... surely the mining fatigue won't last too much longer. So since Carlin is here now, would it be fitting to use Carlin approved playlist? Would you like me to use the tier list, Carlin? Ways to prepare orange juice tier list. Sure, we can... I see if that exists. I could be able to tell you, but you are an NPC. I'm in Switch. How do you even check it? Usually you just put your mouse over it. Still not finished, though? Well, if you don't want us to, Carlin, no worries. I'm enjoying the peaceful Skyrim playlist, but... green acid? Huh? We're at Six Flags with Jax? What? Hmm? You know, I think I need to send Gooseworks an email. I need to send Glitch, Gooseworks, every single voice actor, anybody at all that works on Digital Circus, every single person an email, requesting that in some way or another, that they reference Jax goes to a Six Flags, but the water is acid. I think that's what I have to do that at some point. Well, George, I wonder how much further it is. Honestly, it probably would save time if I just started mining anyway. I don't care. We'll mine it. Oh, hey, it's wearing off. We did it. Well, episode 9 then, after credits scene. They all return to Earth and they all go to have a fun day at Six Flags, and they're all there, and they see their human form. And Pomni does something, and she has a mental breakdown inside the park. Like nothing changed at all. Like the most stereotypical ending possible. Like it's not even that insane. It's just like, oh, we're free. Let's go to the Six Flags now. And they just continue being exactly who they are. That's true, Carla. Forget about your playlist. You're not as picky as ComCom. You could use a Kevin McClure humor quest. They're free to use. And they're kind of creepy. Creepy? Why do we want a creepy music for? Nah, I gotta figure out some way to request something. Maybe they'll make a merch. You know? They gotta be something that they can do. Maybe I can request the voice actor for Jax to say, "Welcome to Six Flags" or something. Yeah, I have Kinger go, "Watch it, Pomni. The water is acid. Like my wife following the water, Pomni. It's acid." Or something like that. I don't know. Gotta be something we can do. One thing that I really like referencing is company memes, Rin memes, that became kind of obscure. There's two that come to my mind that I immediately think of. You could, when I gave you you gave me a copper axe. I didn't even see. Thank you, George. We've entered the Copper Age. All right, there's a sapling. Let's go. We'll try to get at least 2. How many do we got? We got 1 right now. Waiting on leaves to fall. Just sticks. Sorry, George. All right, there's 2. And there's more. All right, I think that's good. 5 is good with me. We got the wood. We got some trees. Let's keep going, George. Sorry for the hold up, but I wanted to see. I wanted to get a cherry blossom tree. I will say, Minecraft has had some pretty nice updates, even the ones that people complain about, like the cherry blossom trees. The Renaissance is lost media. Why dies Streamlabs? Did somebody say Forg? Because that's an old meme. It's an old company joke. Hello, Spiral. Welcome. Isn't it crazy how 70% of videos in video game digital are all lost media if the internet ever dies? Crazy. Sorry, George. I got held up there for a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, the frog joke, Minecrafter is right. Back when I streamed, beginning of all my streams, the first viewer that I had, one of the first, not the first, one of the earliest viewers, was, well, obviously Garf. Did George pull out he pulled the clutch. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He did it. We're making our way. It's like the music is getting intense, like we're getting close. Yeah, so Baron was one of the earliest viewers that ever watched me, and he loved frogs, and he once commented 70 frog facts in the comment section of my streams, and so frogs became a meme.
Did I hear someone say frogs?
So, there's the sound effect. Someone that shows up, yeah, unfunny Valentine. I had set Streamlabs to say, did I hear somebody say frogs? Like, periodically. Like, just on its own, unprompted. But I set the timer to, like, less than a minute. So, like, billions of messages all in a row, just Streamlabs saying nothing but did I hear somebody say frogs? Just so unfunny, started mocking that. And it became kind of his phrase there for a little bit, and he recorded himself saying it, and that became the sound. What said Rin, play Undefeatable 10 times for Carlin's internet connection. Alright, tell you what, we're going to make it to the trial chambers, and then that's what we'll do. It's getting late, and I don't want to leave George in the wilderness. But we'll play it at least once. Did you bring the boat, George? Did you bring the boat? He did. He brought the boat. Let's go. You in it? He's in it. All right. You think you watched those, but you were just a lurker? That's funny. A ghost viewer jokes has kind of died. Since streams don't get many ghost viewers now. I guess that's true. I think O has pulled a prank on me, guys. I think O went into the nether, traveled like a billion blocks, built a portal, and placed a lodestone on the surface, like 10,000 blocks away, just to get me to travel this enormous distance. Alright then, George. I'll let you get your boat. There's an Enderman up there. And zombies. They're coming, George. We gotta move. Oh, I need to eat. Oh my goodness. Really bad time for that. I have not seen a single person say that, Spiral. But frankly, I disagree. You know, frankly we both disagree. Oh, hey. Anything good, George? Oh my goodness, he was sniping. Did I hit the llamas or something? Well, I don't think I even have stuff to trade with him. Oh, we just need to get out of here. Oh man, I could die. I just realized how low my hearts were. Goodness. Oh. Well, that was stressful. If I had died, I would have been so upset. Thankful I had that steak. Alright. Got a little off. But it appears to be this way. I'm gonna read some chat. Wait, why was that cut off? And oh no, that implies I have Dorinchia now. Name 5 songs from Forgotten Land. Oh man. Welcome to Wonderia. Don't Inhale the Cinnamon Patrons. Roche Limit. Waterworks something. Man, and then Roar of Dedede. There you go. I know I kind of cheated, but there's your 5. Well, you have a bet that I couldn't remember it. As condolence, watch this. And I actually knew it. For once, I don't have skill issues. Remembering the name of songs. I can do that, at least. No, the only reason I knew those was because you suggested that I use Don't Inhale the Cinnamon Patrons and Welcome as Wonderia as the waiting screen for Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Roche Limit's your famous song. Lord of the DD is the most popular one. And I actually quite liked the Waterworks theme, whatever the proper name of it was. Oh, hey, got emeralds. Oh, I don't need them, George, but thank you very much. If you want them back, just ask. Let's keep going. Name 5 Hollow Knight boss themes. I mean, it's literally just naming the boss, right? Like, the themes don't have unique names. You know, there's like Hornet theme, Nosk theme, Mantis Lord's theme, Radiance theme, Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight theme. It's just naming the bosses and their theme. Stupid house song, yeah. Name 4 Bug Fable songs. Man, I remember the one. Oh wait, where'd George go? There he is. I remember the one Bug Fable song that was the one that I used the waiting screen music for. Oh hey, looky over here. There's a lush cave down here. We must be getting close. Oh yeah, there it is. This is the thing. So, O found this and he dug the hole. Of course. He saw that and he's like, oh, let me go explore that. And then he found it. Genius. I was so scared there for a minute. I didn't realize he had used the bed. Hello, EG. Welcome. Had another really good peanut butter and jelly today. Well, isn't that good? Hey, George, do you have a bucket on you or anything? Now, I could just flood the hole and then fall down. Oh, wow. He's got a thingy. You better not kill me. You know what, guys? I'm done. All right, guys, I got an idea, but it depends on how much. I didn't set my respawn point. I got an idea. I mean, I like to play Pikmin 4. Now we're gonna play Minecraft. So, guys, how much are you gonna? Oh my goodness, guys! The window is open in here. There's a huge breeze coming through right now. Oh my goodness. Enormous winds are just blowing straight through. Unbelievable tempest wind just came blustering through this house. Oh my goodness. It's a tornado, guys. It's literally a hurricane right now. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how insane this hurricane coming through is. This is like it's literally a hurricane right now. I guess I lagged the music. I don't know. Did it really lag as soon as I said I quit? That's funny. Well, the reason I didn't was because of George. I didn't want to take his spawn. He had set his spawn to the bed, and he had just died a minute before. Ball Dwarf. Welcome. Multiple people could set a spawn point to a bed? Really? Not what I remember. Well, then I would have absolutely set my spawn point if I had known that. I do not remember that being a feature. When was that a thing? Well, the more you learn. I always thought it was one person per bed. My Minecraft has taken 5 to 7 business days to load. Sorry about that. Nah, I'm almost there. Oh. Yeah, I could teleport to George, but I'm gonna do this. It's the wind, guys. Serves me right. My goodness. Tonight's not the night, is it? Right, here's the huge ocean. Alright. Wow, guys, that wind is strong. I can't believe that. So you don't keep your armor. Okay. Well, let's take it off. George placed a chest. So let's put some non-necessary stuff in here. George built a ladder. Man, George, you're already super efficient at this. Alright, now I'm curious about one thing. Alright. Here we are, George. Now I'm curious. Does this mine copper? It does. Alright. I think that mined it plenty quick. Well, basically, as I come through here, I'm gonna... Everything I collect, I'll pretty much give it to O. We're just gonna start taking it apart. One thing at a time. Can I open this? I don't... We'll just keep it for now. Alright. Okay, I'll remember to... Well, I mean, you pretty much gave me this thing, so... I don't think I want these blocks. They're not bad, but they're not what I want. We're deconstructing. Tell you what, this music is epic. I wonder if they'll do a revamp of the trial chambers and add the green lighting to them. You know? I would like to stream Pikmin 4, but I'm probably not. I know there was an update. I just don't have time to do it. I have so many other games that require me to play. Rin, you're just here for the copper? Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna try to kill some stuff for O, though. It's for my build. My entire house is gonna be built out of this stuff, and this gives me so much. You can't build a house out of copper unless your house is minuscule. What do you mean? No, I am not well equipped at all. That's a cool idea, George, honestly. Oh, you're scraping them. I was like, what on earth is that noise? The music almost sounds like Star Wars. It's kind of funny. As someone who should consider trying creative and make something big like a replica of a building from a game you'd like. Yeah, that would be cool. I proposed the idea that as a server we all work together to recreate the Color Splash map. Okay, I need to put some stuff in the chest. What do we not need? I do not need that. I do not need these. We'll leave that there, I guess. I don't need it. Copper's slightly better than stone, but slightly worse than iron. But they're very common, and honestly, if you don't have a lot of iron, it's honestly nice. I did not think they would be useful at all, but I have used them a ton in this playthrough. To be honest, Carlin, it's not the greatest, I'll be honest. The point, just that it's new tools. There was not really a gap that they filled. But it's been useful this playthrough, at least for me. Like, I'm probably going to make a copper pickaxe here, because I don't have iron. But I have tons of copper, obviously. I did see that in Pikmin 4. That's insane. When I do the playthrough, we're not using auto-lock on. I'm very curious to see how Pikmin 4 is without that. They finally perfected the game, I guess. What's really funny, know something really funny that I've noticed? I had this little calendar from Nintendo that I bought. It's this little... Each month is themed after a different game, and you flip through it. It's a little cardboard thing. Last month... hang on, let me look at it real quick. I want to show you this. So last month was Splatoon, and I played a lot of Splatoon in that month. I streamed it, and I also played a bit of Side Order on my own time. It's really funny. The month before that was Metroid Prime, and I played Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 that month on my own time. And then this month is Pikmin themed after the update, and it's more than likely I'm going to be playing some Pikmin 4. So like for the past few months... the calendar has sort of predicted what game I'd be playing in that particular month. It's been really funny. Alright, we got down here cleaned. Let's head on up. Whoa. Don't fall through. I did it twice in a row. Wow. I'm just bad at this game. Wow, Carlin. Why did I say Carlin for? I don't know. I'm losing it, guys. Hang on. How do I throw? Goodness. Thank you so much, George. So I heard the lock on to a position after you start throwing Pikmin, so I really hope that's not true. Well, that's how it is in Pikmin 4. However, the most recent update, it appears that they've changed that. Now a toggleable setting if you want it or not. I think it's likely things are spawning in here. I can't tell. Maybe not. Alright, we came up from here. We'll leave the floor for now. We're going to take the walls. Hey, Ren, this song is my favorite Skyrim song. You should give it a listen. We'll turn it up then. Let me go turn it up. That's a witch. There you go, George. That was yours, so you keep that one. Hello, Jahim. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Maybe I don't think I did say hi to you. Welcome, Scott. I'm sorry. I'm like completely scatterbrained tonight. Like a billion different things on my mind. Ren, say a name that isn't Carlin. I guess let's eat the pork. How about that? Alright, what else can we hold? We can place this, I guess. How much more inventory do we got? We got a bit more. I'm gonna have to get rid of that armor. That's taking up too much spot. Let's put it on. If it breaks, it breaks. We got plenty to replace it. Here, George. I don't need these. You're welcome to have those. They're just pixel Skyrim. So is that your favorite game then, Skull Knight? Oh, hey, cake. One of these. Okay, we won't destroy this right now. Kind of funny, the water flowing in here. It's kind of funny how it's flooded this. I don't think that's intentional, but it's kind of cool. Like, that's not on the game developer's decision to do that. But that's kind of cool nonetheless. Yeah, don't destroy any spawners or anything. Yeah. George knows that, I guess. I'm only here to mine the copper. I'm not going to destroy any spawners or any of that. And like, spaces around them, too, will be left mostly intact. It's really just these small little passages here that I can destroy. Baldwarf left the realm. Okay, yeah, I didn't plan on, like, destroying it. By no means. Alright, this one light is holding up a spot. We don't need that. And then this polished tough. Honestly, I need to remember to use polished tough. That honestly might be a block I could use. My goodness, please. Did it again. Rin's a real rude dude. Am I rude? Not my favorite game, but definitely a game I've been binging. My favorite games are Dark Souls 1 and 3, Bloodborne, and Pikmin series. I'm already Galaxy. You know, I'll be honest. If you favorite games are Pikmin and Mario Galaxy, and then Dark Souls and Bloodborne, maybe I like Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Because you're going so far, you got 2 games that I really like, and then you got 2 games that I kind of figured that I would never like. But I did like Hollow Knight, and there are some. I've heard people describe it as a Souls-like. I've never played a Souls, so I have no clue if it is a Souls-like. But yeah, I figured that was probably one of those things that I probably couldn't do because of that, Carlin. I've got so much on my mind right now. Whoa. I was like, what on earth? He's aiming for you, George. Careful there, George. He was coming for you, Governor. Hang on. Gotta head. Oh, take care, George. Have a good night. I will be seeing you. Thanks for playing. It's cool having you journey with me. So there is a floor below this floor. I could take these. West in peace, huh? Maybe I am, Carlin. I'm basically going to fill my whole inventory. We'll dump this stuff out when we do. I might probably dump that out. Should have left the coal and the redstone and stuff at home. So Hollow Knight is inspired heavily by Dark Souls 1 and 3 world design, for example, in terms of Hollow Knight, this type of enemy in Dark Souls. Okay. South in peace, George. I feel, I'll be honest, guys, that this feels very reminiscent of Gashel Nard. It's something that makes no sense. South in peace. North in peace. Northern peace. Use north because then you can say northern. Northern. The northern peace or something like that. Alright, what have I got so far on me? Got a good amount. Probably dump. We're just gonna keep mining until we get most things emptied. I'm planning on just building stairs. I won't bring stairs with me. I just want blocks, because blocks can do everything. Altitude angles have names. Southeast. Southeast in peace, George. Southeast in peace. Western strife. Western strife, George. Western strife. Here in Texas. We like to cook steak on a grill. Here in Texas, we drive trucks. Is it a spawner? That's a spawner up there. These things are huge, but we're just gonna keep kind of going around it, one by one, taking them apart. Oh, let's drop my inventory here. What do we want to drop? Probably that. We don't really need the lights. They're not that helpful. Yes, George? What is it, George? Would you like to do the trial chambers together next stream? If I'm still here. Odds are I'm probably going to finish mining everything and go home. And start building the house. I will say, trial chambers was a very creative idea. All things considered. I'm not sure what that did. Just eggs? Oh. Snow saved me, but then it got me killed. Whoa. I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield. Okay, let's respawn. Not sure where I was. Where did you come from? Where did you go? In the back of this room. Oh man, this thing's gonna spawn. I am not prepared for this whatsoever. Goodness. Alright, hang on. The best way to get into the game is for one, not seeing dying as failure is you can just try again. Also, you're open to explore and try to experiment with different strategies. I mean, I'd like to try them because of how popular they are. They'd give me an opinion, or they would give me a perspective on games that I do not currently have. Then I can use phrases like, this game was a lot like Souls in my videos, and people will just be like, oh yeah. They'll just agree with me because I said it's like Souls. I forget, I'm trying to run and I'm like, why can't I run? Too many of these guys. Far too many of these. My goodness, I'm never gonna make it. Alright, we're not going back that way. There's no reason to go back because I got everything in my inventory. Maybe I am, Kylan, maybe I am. Elden Ring isn't connected with Dark Souls, but it is considered a Souls-like, but very different as it's way more open world, more like Skyrim, whereas Dark Souls is more linear paths like Hollow Knight. You see, the thing, those games, in my mind, I cannot distinguish them. I imagine that the way that I think about Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Skyrim, all of those games, in my mind, is the same way someone who has no idea about Mario is confused about Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2, Odyssey, 3D World, 3D Land, New Super Mario Bros. U. You know, all those games in my mind are distinct. Like, they're completely different. There's nothing in common between, like, New Super Mario Bros. And Sunshine. But in someone, in, like, my mind, you know, someone else's mind, maybe they're the same. And so, like, I kind of imagine this kind of might be the same thing. It might be closer to Zelda. I don't know. Hello, Token Bat. Welcome. I'm in a very blah mood tonight. Do something cool to cheer me up. Well, I've been dying a lot. Does that cheer you up? People usually like to see me suffer. If you guys made a list of top 10 things you like to see, I guarantee you me suffering would be at the top of that list, I'll be honest. Hello, yellow buddy. Alright, take care, O. Have a good night. I will be seeing you. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot for leading me to the trial chamber. I wish I had more time to play Jamboree. As it is. I despise time, guys. Like, as Garf says, it makes me violent. Have a good night. Yep. Geeky. Nothing really. As far as like stupid stuff in games go, that's like just so funny. Geeky Speak is up there in terms of like stuff that wasn't intentional, but it's like added so much joy to the game. Oh, hey, I gotta be taking part of the roof. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, if you ever stream Dark Souls 1 or 3, be sure that I've done 15 no-death runs and 3 no-hit runs because I have an addiction and know where all the incredible helpful items are. Well, I will certainly enjoy that backseat gaming, I'll be honest. That'll be like Spiral and Hollow Knight. Those games are far too popular, I think, to be a big bummer game, aren't they? Like, how popular are those games? Are there any of them that are more niche that you really like? Like, those are all, like, top 10 most famous games of all time, correct? Copper. Hello, Paige. Welcome. Have you found Herobrine yet? No. A little disappointed, but we will eventually. Me and Tortalio did one of these. He's really good at the game. I'm obviously not. But it was still cool, nonetheless. Alright, let's head on down. Back to where we were. We won't destroy that. Oh! Oh! I don't know why Carlin. It should be Roach, to be honest. That's pretty impressive, buddy. Don't worry, I won't back as... I'll only help when you want it. Dark Souls is slightly less popular because everyone is obsessed with Elden Ring. Also Bloodborne. Okay. I could have won with 12 stars if I got Boo on the last turn. I had over 100 coins. I had a partner, but I got 3 with the double dice. Well, to be completely honest with you, Skull Knight, I enjoy backseat gaming. It's like one of the elements of stream that I enjoy. And like a lot of streamers have like, no, don't tell me how to do it. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not like that. And I don't ever want to be like that with any game. Is it? Is it fluctuating the lighting? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's down there. Oh, there's more up there. Oh no. How did that hit me? Like, how insane do you have to be in order to do that? That was insanely stressful. I do not know why. Like, that stressed me out just now. And I do not know why. Hello, Happy Antenna. Welcome. Yes, it was Conkle. Very cool. Which means you all are going to have memberships during Thanksgiving. 10 days until you can eat turkey. Indeed. Well, it's not technically the Thanksgiving day in the U.S. I know it's different in Canada. You know, in Canada, it's the second Monday of October. In the U.S., it's the fourth Thursday of November. But we're doing this on the Saturday before. Rin needs to be backseated sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry, Rin. We're the only ones who get to insult you. Oh, I know. It's fine by me. Getting made fun of is just one of the many things that come along with streaming. And actually having people watch you. Like, I cannot express to you how insane it is that I can play a game and have 10 people watching me, chatting with me, and having fun. Where is this guy? Oh, they're up there. I was like, where are you guys at? You want to go to... I want to go to Canada and take home a moose. What Carlin said, but more handsome. It's because you're tier 2 famous. Tell me again, Minecrafter, what's your requirements for famous tiers? What's tier 1? What's tier 2? It is a spawner in the center of the room, it is, but I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, they can hit me here. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing useful at all. Alright, so we've explored the lower area of this. There's a ton of those guys on that little block there. You know, I bet I could dig around this platform here. This place isn't designed to be dissected like this. Like, I'm just coming in here and taking out the innards, basically. Like, imagine it's a pumpkin. You know, I'm carving a pumpkin right now. It ain't designed for that. But that's what I'm doing. Alright, that was a joke. You're still tier 1 by my standards. Tier 2 starts at following of 120,000. Tier 3 at 1 million. Okay. Honestly, it kind of heals your inner child streaming because it's like being with friends playing games during sleep. Or except now it's over the phone. Don't worry, Ren. We're the only ones who get to insult you. Okay, that's pretty good, Carlin. Like, I can imagine the voice that's read with. Don't worry, Ren. We're the only ones who get to insult you. I don't know how, like a David Attenborough. As you see, the birds, they live in the trees. Don't worry, Ren. Don't worry, Ren. Or like a Morgan Freeman, or what's the actor that plays Token? If you're here, you'll know who's the actor that plays Alfred in the Dark Knight movies. I forget his name. Michael Caine, is that it? That guy. Don't worry. Don't worry, Ren. We're the only ones who get to insult you. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, how strange it is to be anything at all. Bloodborne NPC voice. Now, I'll tell you the voice, if I want to work on any impression, I want to learn Kinger. That's a voice I'd love to do. But Bloodborne. I'm born of blood. I think, you know what, guys? I have blood and I was born. So, I think you can say I'm Bloodborne. Whatever that means. Does it mean that I'm entitled to the Dragon Scroll? Man, you should do a Kellen Quinn impression. Who is Kellen Quinn? I have no clue who this person is. Well, I'm dead. Don't drop in the holes. Don't fall down holes. Alright, let's eat. Got the meat is here. Well, having the best of times. Did someone say something about an insect collector? Isn't Kellen Quinn the one who sings the Titan Battle theme of Sonic Frontiers? That's probably it. I want to do an Art Chino the Blood artist voice. Minecraft streams every Tuesday. Oh, probably not, because this is the day I usually try to stream Animal Crossing and pixel art, but that's going to be Saturday. And so instead of doing it twice a week, I decided that I would just move Minecraft to today, so Friday could be something else. We're still going to decide on that. Kellen Quinn is the guy who sings the Undefeatable and the other Titan themes. Okay. If you have any questions about Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne, feel free to ask those games, or your speciality. What would be like the age rating in them? Like, I usually like to keep my content, like, I always say that I am a YouTuber who is family friendly. I am not a family friendly YouTuber. Like, there's a difference between that. Like, I'm not like Cocomelon, but I'm not making content that's for kids, but I'm making content that a kid could watch if they wanted to. Like, I don't want to alienate any particular audience, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sorry, bud, you can't watch this because this happens, and I don't want that. So, what would you say is the... Because I know nothing about the games. Oberon, what should that community post be tomorrow? Well, I suppose I could announce that I will be watching the trailer live, the reaction to the Galaxy movie at 9. If you think announcing another stream is worth it or not. But I could do something more fun for engagement. I could make it geared to the trailer in some... Honestly, if we delayed it a day, did it Thursday after I watched the trailer, then I could make a poll talking about the movie. Like, do you like Rosalina's design, voice actor, whatever gets announced, you know. I could do something like that. Hey, Ren, I know this is a little crazy game suggestion, but you should play Deltarune. I know, I've talked about that before. Deltarune is... It gets close, but I don't think it's pushing it for me. Like, it's, you know, I don't have any reason that I could think of immediately out of my knowledge of the game why I wouldn't want to stream. Bloodborne is very bloody. Well, isn't that nice? I had no idea, guys. But it's very unrealistic and can be kind of scary dark. Dark Souls 3 is very all ages, and you can disable the blood. But overall, the style of the game makes it real unrealistic. Okay. To be honest, I don't really care about graphics. As long as I'm not watching a game where a guy gets his guts ripped out. Graphics don't have a huge impact on me, you know, unless it's like playing Xenoblade and, you know, like, you can tell it's made in Japan. They don't have a huge impact on my decision making on whether or not I stream the game. You know, what really determines it is just content, necessarily like language and different themes that might be present. That's really what I meant to ask. Did I say Xenoblade. Well, there you go. We've got this room pretty cleaned. Not much left in here, to be honest. We're not going to touch those guys because we want to leave this stuff to be... We want to leave it usable. When we leave this place, we want to leave it in a very usable condition for any room that might be in it. Man, this is not a good room. Okay, we're getting out of here. We're not touching that room. Far too dangerous of a room that is. What does the poll for Friday stream look like right now? The poll for the Friday stream. You mean the poll that was inside the stream? After the stream ends, those close. I haven't looked at it to know. Guts getting ripped out is the best part. Is it now? Play Snake on Nokia phone. Whenever I have time. I barely know anything about Xenoblade aside from a song I like. From, like... I feel like Xenoblade would be a franchise that I'd enjoy. Because it seems in line with the RPG type stuff that I enjoy. It just seems to be that it's far too geared to Japanese audience, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily. I'm saying that what exactly is geared that makes it that way is an issue for me even wanting to play the game, I guess. If that makes any amount of sense. Okay, so yeah, it's very not graphic. Like body horror, Dark Souls 3, somewhat medieval imagery. So like some areas can have bodies wrapped up in rags, creepy imagery. That sounds all fine. What is it, buddy? The poll we were talking about at the end of yesterday's stream. What's that looking like? Yesterday's stream. What is today? Tuesday? Okay, Monday. Let me look, I guess. Can I even see it? Kingdom Battle. If I click on the stream, does it show in chat? Live chat. Go through stream. So I can see the pinned comment, but I don't see the poll. Did I have a poll with the Kingdom Battle stream? I remember pinning the comment. I had a poll with the music stream. I remember that. But I also don't see that on here. To my knowledge, I didn't have the poll in yesterday's stream, though. Rin sounds like unfunny if he was an introvert. I'll be honest. That one almost offends me. That one honestly gets close. Like, out of every insult you guys have come up with, that one nearly gets me. We were talking about a poll in Discord for what game we play. Whether it was Mario Kart. Oh, sorry, buddy, I haven't made that poll yet. I'm probably not going to make it until Friday itself. But I'll still make sure I count your vote for Jamboree. I guess I can make it early, and no reason not to, I guess. Alright, we've got a room down here. Huh. Okay, we'll bring that back for O, I guess. We'll leave the coal here. We don't need that. We'll put this stuff in there. Alright, let's clean this room out. Rage-baited Rin. Yeah. Yeah, I have not made that poll yet, buddy. I do intend to. I mean, unfunny if he was an introvert. That is funny. Did I hear someone say frogs? I will say, it is so funny to me that I enjoy streaming this much as an introvert. What kind of stuff would you not want in your video? Like, what could be in Dark Souls that would make you not want to stream it? If I'll take it. A lot of language. I guess if we're going to go off the back of how games are rated, like, a excessive amount of suggestive themes. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure Thousand Year Door is listed with that as a issue. So it's like, it's sometimes overinflated, but, you know, if it's too much, no. Those would probably be the two biggest. Whoa, I come in here and I immediately get almost nearly killed. Alright, we're gonna need to go to a new area. Let's get across the room. Well, we could just keep going in here, couldn't we? Let's get you. We need to get this room cleaned out. I think it helps because we aren't physically here talking to you. Maybe that's what it is. It's the same why I enjoy being here and talking here so much despite having severe social anxiety. I don't need the pot. I don't have iron right now, so copper is... I have an abundance of copper. I wonder what is exactly... How much worse is copper exactly? Like, I know it's better than stone. How below iron is it? My counter is broken. Alright, let me get to a safe spot and I'll fix it. I think I'm somewhat safe here. Counter. You're right, Minecrafter. As always. My cat keeps thinking someone's in my room and he keeps meowing, but it's just Rin talking. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty. Good kitty. That's how I talk to my cat, so let's see if yours does anything. Dark Souls 3 has none of that. Maybe one line in Bloodborne, a spider calls someone an old, but nothing I've seen. Honestly surprised. Well, stick around enough, Skull Knight. Pester me enough. I plan. Okay, let me ask you this: What are those games on? Would a PS3 be a viable way to play your favorite of those? Like if I got that one, what would be available to me? Very not surprising in the slice. Hearing Rin talking like that is new. Realistically, you have to pester him in Discord for him to do it. Well, maybe not. But I'm already planning on getting a PS3 at some point, or a higher PC to play Little Big Planet. Dark Souls 3 is on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Okay, so it is going to be just a PC then. If for any chance that those games were on PS3, that might have helped me make the decision that a PlayStation 3 is just worth it over getting a whole PC setup thing. Because I've never done that before. But yeah, I think in the long run, getting a high-powered PC will allow me to do the most, because then it allows me to do PlayStation and Xbox and Steam. And PlayStation 3 is probably not too much cheaper as things go. I think copper and stone have the same damage, but copper is more durable. Okay. Honestly, that's nice. Rin with a powerful PC will end the world. I don't even use it to stream, though. I just use it to play the games that I stream with my normal computer. My cat looked at my phone. I think he's now a Rin fan. Perfect. I own the cat now. Well, not really, but the cat knows me. I like that. I still need to practice timing chance time in Jamboree in case it wins the poll. To be honest, buddy, if you really want to play Jamboree, I may just do Jamboree without even doing the poll. It was the 1-year anniversary a few days ago. Need to call up Clem. Become one with the cat. I am a cat person. All things considered, I'm a cat person. However, I would rather have a bird, to be honest. Like, if I could have a pick of any pet to have, I would like a parrot. That, not necessarily a talking parrot, but like, I don't know if you guys know or not what a lovebird is, or a cockatiel, not a cockatoo. There's a difference. I think both of those would be very cool. You could kind of cheese chance time in Superstars because mashing A at the start guaranteed someone would have to give up a star. That's fine. A frog? Well, I'm gonna be getting a frog at some point or another. I have watched Lord of the Rings, Skull Knight. It's pretty good. I've read the books, and I've watched the movies. I suppose you like them. You're bringing it up. You probably want to talk about it. My friend has 12 birds, and 3 of them have mohawks. It's so cool. That is pretty cool. Get a talking parrot. Teach it to say bummer. Brilliant. Bummer. Bummer. You get a parrot on. Polly wants a bummer. On your shoulder. A bird. If I could pick any pet, I'd pick Chester from Terraria. I'll be honest, I have no knowledge of Terraria, so I'm just imagining like the little guy, the NPC that lives in your house. We did it. I did it on a half a heart. Alright guys, let's eat some raw chicken. Got food poisoning and slowness. Zombies are having a field day. They're super fun. Commitment here. Expert on commitments. That's a big commitment. What is a big commitment? I'm confused. Piantina, he gave me a mace. Oh, so you can put a music disc in the machine and it'll play Chicken Jockey if you've killed a chicken jockey in this game. I'll be honest, the disc version is not that bad. Well, Baron, that was quite an entrance. He was standing right there. I knew it. I could see the particles. You were spying. Yeah, killing a chicken jockey can drop a lava chicken music disc. Yes. Actually, I think it's a guaranteed chance. Wow, I died to a powerful zombie. Well, Baron made the craziest entrance I've ever seen in Minecraft, at least so far. You hear lava chicken playing in the distance. You see a man slowly approach you. Drops a mace at your feet. Oh, guys, got a bonker. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. There we go, I bonked it. Let's bonk whatever this thing is. Very cool. Yeah, the Skyrim music comes back out of nowhere. Anyway. Oh, hey, it's in one of the spawn rooms. That's cool. I like these things because it has. This is what I think made this game cool, is because it had a respawn mechanic built into it, sort of. How did he die to a zombie? He don't die. Happy Antenna's unkillable. Man, the mace is strong. It made him like a boss battle. I triggered a boss battle. Baron showed up. Well, the name Baron is from a boss fight. That's funny. Ren, what is the most violent game you played on this channel, and which games are too much? To be honest, what would be too much? Like that I know of personally. Probably GTA, I would say. Those are probably... Notice how when Baron's here, all the enemies are so much stronger now. It's because he's manipulating the game to think there's two players here, and like one of them's really strong, and so it's spawning really strong enemies. Mad World and Max Anarchy are two good examples of games that are probably too violent for me to stream, but they also break other rules, such as language and things like that. I know that because of Baron. That's the game that he's famous for. It was a tactical death. I ain't feel like walking back. Ah. I said I would before I learned what they were. I would play them on my own time. I would try them at least. Can't guarantee you I'd enjoy them that much. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Baldwarf. It's really cool how they designed it that way. Because, like, you could have a team of, like, 10 people and, like, completely cheese these places. But it's designed with that in knowledge. Holding a brick. He's gonna throw a brick at me, guys. Oh. The music started getting really scary, and I was like, what's going on? I realized I was listening to Skyrim still. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, come on. Where did you come from? Alright. I want to calm down for a minute. I don't think that can get up here, no. What's the most violent game that I've streamed, though? What would be... Honestly, might be Minecraft, to be honest. Possibly Smash Bros? So, like, those are very mild. Like, insanely mild. Like, not even violent at all. Hollow Knight, possibly, but again, it's insanely mild as far as things are concerned. Okay, on the list, going through everything, it's probably Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest. Because you take a weapon and you stab something, you kill it, you know. Hollow Knight's up there as well. Portal 2 has a lot of descriptions that are real horrible, but the game itself is pretty tame as all things considered. Like if you're listening to what is being described to you, some of it can be a little weird. Is there anything I'm forgetting? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I play pretty mild games as far as things go. My lower lips and whatever the part of the skin below your lips is called hurts. I'm sorry, Carlin. Hey, Aaron, what's the lore behind your name, Inside Dragon? Default. I didn't know you could choose the name. When me and Digital Age created the account, we didn't know we could choose something that wasn't default listed, and so we were like, well, I guess this is the coolest one. I don't remember what the other options were, but there's absolutely no lore behind it whatsoever. That's true. Terraria might be the most violent because of the blood, but again, there is the noose in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I don't know anymore. Well, how much copper do we got? We got a lot. But we can get more. Because we are not coming back here. What? What? Never seen that before. What is that? What is that? What is going on? It's spawning the stuff above my head. Is someone else here with me? There's no one else on the world. What is this? I don't even know what that effect is. Ah. Spawn silverfish. Okay. I figured it was silverfish. I think you get one free change. There's also minor gore when you defeat enemies, especially bosses. That's what I think. Yeah, Terraria probably is. You haven't beaten a boss yet, though. Ren finally found Hero Brian. I did. Pikmin is pretty violent. When Man at Legs brings out the MP40. That's true. But I've never played Pikmin 2 on stream. To be honest, the only Pikmin that I have streamed, I did one stream with Tortalia, which is a friend of mine. And no one was there for it. And so I just unlisted it, because I think we said each other's names by accident. So that was years ago. Then I streamed Pikmin 1 a few days ago. And that's been it. That's all the Pikmin I've ever streamed. Let's get rid of the doors. So I could change it if I wanted to, for free. Interesting. Well, I guess I could become Rin. Become Bummerman officially. I don't care at this point. Just kill me. Let me respawn. Don't matter anymore. diamond soul? Well, guys, what an upgrade, eh? Alright, I think we need to get out of here. I think I've got enough copper. It's clear that the game is being very violent to me right now. I'm gonna just... I don't remember where we entered in at, so we're just gonna dig straight up. It's not too mean. Oh, hey, are we out? We are not out. Most certainly are not out. Okay. You should definitely stream it again now that you have the company. Well, I try to stream games that most people want to see, and I've already made the promise to a lot of games. You made a meme. Well, let's watch it then, Minecrafter. Is it something I can watch on stream? I've already made some promises to other games. After Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to get Terraria working, and I'm going to play that through until I get as far as I feel like I can get in the game. Blood in video games has an interesting history, like the Blood Dead Hand from Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't know if SpongeBob will get copyrighted. I don't care. I don't care. It's 11, goodness. It plays 3 seconds of SpongeBob. Yeah, it's no worries. That's fine. 3 seconds of SpongeBob is nothing. Alright, let's see which... Alright, I'm going to swap out that window for the Discord window. Excited to see this Minecrafter. Alright. Let's move this over here. I'll put it around this way. Alright. Now I'm going to move it on top. There we go. Hang on. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Pretty sure that window has sound. Yep. Here we go.
Say hello to the nice people.
Bomber. It's Peak. I'll be honest, it caught me off guard. It's so obvious. No, that...
Say hello to the nice people.
Bomber. He gets mad. Okay, that's pretty good. SpongeBob gets me. That's what gets me with that one. What consoles do you have? I have Switch, Switch 2, Wii U, Wii, and a 3DS. I have access to a PlayStation 2. If I needed it, I could get it, but it's just as easy to mod, or not mod, to use an emulator. PlayStation 2 is easily emulated on my computer. My counter being broken has become the most casual thing. Most usual thing. Did you know that Pirate is the voice of SpongeBob? Now you know that. I did know that. I'm a pretty big SpongeBob fan. Maybe it would have been better if I hadn't included the second bummer in that clip and cut it closer. Nah, I think it was funny. I think it was peak. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Say hello to the nice people.
Bomber. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. there's nothing I want to play. There's that GIF. Okay, I surely see the glitch now, right? Please tell me you saw the glitch. Alright, we'll get rid of this. Odds are you didn't see it, but that's fine. Bomber. La la lemon. Ren's bomber lemon. I love when streams devolve into scrolling through Ren memes. You didn't see it. It did a weird thing. You should play that one weird pinned Mario meme. I didn't see anything. Alright, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do instead. I think I'm finished with Minecraft for now. We're gonna stay at the trial chamber. Cause George wants to do it with me, and that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come here. I'm gonna try to size this like that. Hang on. Where is this at? Let's put that in. It's glitching again. My goodness. Alright, let's line it up there. Just like as if it was a music stream. So then I know if it's there, you guys can see the meme. Alright. So I had... Let's see. When did it ever to Snapcube? Alright, let's see what this is.
Hey,
I know.
so what did you think of Tomorrowland?
I do not like Tomorrowland or whatever that place was. Yep. Tomorrowland marks 10 days. Crazy. Greatest villains of all time. Growth. Yeah, I remember screen recording this. I won't watch that, I guess. It's not my meme. But I thought that was funny. I don't want to watch that. Doing that glitch again. I won't watch that because I won't risk too much SpongeBob, I guess. Yeah, it's glitching bad for me. Okay, here we go, guys. Did you know?
Yo! Do you like...
Frankly,
Kaboom! Ow! What do you think of explosions?
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple... to warm you up to how things work around here.
I don't know. This is so great. I tell you what, that one took you a while.
Yo! Do you like...
frankly,
Kaboom! All of those sounds. What do you think of explosions?
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple... to warm you up to how things work around here.
There's another. That's the old version. Different explosions. Yeah, I remember that. They're all Garfaults. Why did... What is this?
Yeah, I was just reading about how the Renaissance men are coming to town.
Oh, the Renaissance
super
man.
Soon. It's like really soon.
Who are the Renaissance men? I don't know who they are.
That's funny. I forgot about that clip. I won't watch that. I was just sharing that. It's funny. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema, Garf. I do quite like this. I'm gonna use this as a thumbnail. Eventually. Stream never happened. No, I don't want to watch these videos. Oh yeah, the in case of unfunny video. Oh, this I'm not gonna watch this one either, but that's pretty. This made me laugh. Just the clip itself. George's face. There's not Ren. That's not me. Anyway, I don't know what we're doing now. Yep. Tomorrow. I did a glitch again.
Museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On
I'll
top
turn
of
it down
that,
some more.
earlier in May,
Down some more.
on top
Turn it
of
down
that,
some more. It's funny how his rewatch, he noticed that I had accidentally went over the bar and it showed it. And it could have spoiled it. It's so funny. Yeah, I have no idea what Kyle's talking about. You should listen to him. Okay. This channel doesn't have any pinned messages. There are no pinned messages in Rin memes, apparently. Which seems weird to me.
I might just explode. I might.
I mean, it's so obvious, it's so funny. Yep, there's Comcom right now. At the end of stream, you could do Pikmin enemy tier list based on design. Oh, right, I was going to do a tier list. I forgot about that.
Oh boy. Oh, where am I?
You're asleep! Yep, not me. And then that's me. I suppose we could do a Pikmin tier list. We won't watch all of it. Yeah, that's the current state of things, pretty much. That is the current state of things. Don't play this on stream. I think you told me that, but I think I included that it was fine. Actually, I do remember this one, and it did actually get it clicked or whatever. So I guess I'll hold off on it. But it is very funny. I remember that one. The conclusion to why I like Pikmin, the Pikmin tier list. And the Mother series is Under the Skeleton. You remember. You remember. Yeah. You know what? I don't even know if Minecrafter remembers that. That's funny. You did know old streams. Pikmin enemy tier list must be way too long for tonight. I think it probably is too long for tonight. But I do think we could do a Pikmin tier list in the future. If I plan on it, we could do it tomorrow night, I guess. If we plan on it. Oh yeah, Tamario was one of those things. Scratch stream. You got this, Rin. Okay. It just says bummer. That's the whole scene. What about Pikmin boss tier list as that shorter or some tier list? We could do bosses, I guess. I can do at least one tier list for you. You've been here the whole stream. Tier list. We could do Pikmin bosses tonight, and then we could do just enemies completely. I don't recall streaming Mother. So back in the olden days, before Bummer was a thing, the next game that I said I was gonna stream after Paper Mario's were over, like this is before I did Color Splash, was Earthbound, and like I had talked about it and doing it and stuff, never happened. So yeah, Skull Knight, you just gave yourself pretty undisputable evidence that either you've gone back and you've rewatched every past stream and you've remembered details, or you really were there as a ghost viewer. Alright. Pikmin boss. Hello, G-Boogie. Hear that? Freedom cry. So, okay, so is that like the Deltarune, the freedom motif? Da 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 da. Hello, G-Boogie. Gotta do schoolwork and also play the Pikmin 4 update all night. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Alright, here we go. Let's do the bosses then. We can do this tonight. La 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 la. Not that. What? What? There we go. I was so confused there for a moment. All right. I've been a lurker since the very beginning plot twist. Skull Knight is literally Sonic in the movie. Would you ever try Mother again in the stream? I would. I absolutely would. What is Mother? Mother's another name for Earthbound. It's a older RPG game. It's like the inspiration for Undertale. You gotta actually do work, so no Joker of my brain kills me. It makes me procrastinate. I know what that's like, G-Boogie. You were watching the company the whole time, Skull Knight, and are now part of it. Why? Where did the name Mother come from, anyways? Like it's called Earthbound. I've always liked the name Earthbound more, but all right. I'm gonna put you in A. My computer is glitching tonight. Goodness, too many tabs, I guess. I don't know. You guys can't see that. Like, it is not working properly right now. Whatsoever. Alright, now it goes. It's back. I've been invested in watching you with great interest. Well, thank you so much, Skull Knight. Alright, Beady Long Legs. I think this is a great design. Really creative. Another S tier. Just the shock value, it's like, oh, it's the king of the Bulborbs. Those guys. It's so cool. Well, I did not Minecrafter. Oh, is it the Star Wars quote? We will watch your career with great interest. This is creative, but I'm put in B tier. I don't think it's bad, but you have to have blue. Smoky Prague. Another S tier. Just the whole factor of like the intimidation that guy has is insane. Puff Shroom. Puff Shroom's a C, honestly. I don't know. I know a lot of people like it. but these guys are A. They're above that. Just a bird, big, huge bird neck that sticks out of the ground is cool. You're the one from Pikmin 2. There's a lot in Pikmin 2. Oh, we're gonna put you... Put you in... Nah, we'll put you back 1. I think the 1 is more fun to fight, but Pikmin 2 is about exactly the same. You're a little bit weaker in Pikmin 2, and honestly, you're not as cool. I'm putting you in B tier. Now, you are top of the line. I think if this was Pikmin 3, it'd be S tier, but I don't think 2 gets quite to S tier. Voices of Night in Dark Souls 2, that's funny. Pointless fact, the BD Longlegs has 2 different legs, has in 2 different than the ones in 1. The BD Longlegs has in 2 is different than the 1 in 1s. Okay, that was confusing at first, but I got it. I understand. The BD Longleg in Pikmin 1 is different than the BD Longleg in Pikmin 2. It seems like the poll worked. The community post from this most recent music stream got 2 more likes than the previous music stream post. Clone Wars is a top 5 show for me. It really makes use of its link. You know something, Minecrafter, I discovered earlier today? Dave Filoni, the guy that like created Clone Wars to a degree, actually wrote a few Avatar episodes. Last Airbender. I thought that was really funny. So it either means that you're going to like Avatar just as much as I did, or that I'm going to like Clone Wars as much as I liked Avatar, so... I'm so uncultured in movies and shows, I barely know anything. I just thought that was funny. There's even a reference to it in Clone Wars. I saw that today. Redbug. Redbug's an A. I think the design is cute. And this is just unbelievable enemy right there. You're going to tell me right now there's a robotic spider that shoots a gun at you? It's called Man at Legs. This is honestly... This is B. Absolute nightmare fuel. BD Longlegs are great. You're C. Just annoying to deal with. Now, what is this thing? Am I looking at this thing weird? Why do I not remember this thing? I guess I'm going to put you here, because I don't even remember it. I recently found the 2003 Clone Wars on YouTube at its peak. Really? Dave Filoni is a competent writer, so I look forward to Avatar. Another pointless fact, you can see the inside of Man at Legs just being a normal BD. That's the Armored Crawl Mad, I believe. Oh. That's what it is. I'm not used to seeing it out of its hole. Okay. We'll move it up to here. Fake fan? Maybe. Maybe I am a fake fan. Put you there. You're pretty much identical as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know. Now, as far as boss fights go, this is like nearly impossible for me. Tremendously hard. But really cool. You're like the Smoky Prog. You're with the Smoky Prog. Just a really cool mechanic. You don't do a ton. You're somewhat annoying to deal with, but you're really cool. You add a lot of fun to the game, I think. Segmented Crobster. He final boss of Pikmin 2 that was. Okay. Yeah, I know what that is. It's the... I forget its name, but Louie's on top of it, and it spits fire and ice and poison and all that stuff. I know what it is. Armor Crawl Mad is the only Pikmin boss I fought, excluding the entirety of Pikmin 4. I guess that's true. Because that is in the demo of Pikmin 3. Titan Dweevil, that's it. Now, it's going to be hard for me to not put this stuff pretty much in A tier. I don't think this quite deserves. I'll put it there. The design of this guy is really fun to play with. Like, all of these are, like, designed to be just fun to engage with. This is one of my favorite bosses, honestly. The texture on this guy, just, I don't know, something about this guy is just really fun for me to deal with. I'm gonna put him number 1, honestly, right now. Same with this one. Both of these are just really cool. This is the biggest boss in the whole series. Wish it was more like this guy. Pikmin 3 didn't do a good job at all at being friendly to new players, which scared me off from the series for a year longer until I played 4. All Pikmin 3 bosses are really well made. That's one of my sort of misses with 4 for me, was that there's not really a full-on boss fight. And, like, you can argue that, like, well, Pikmin series, they don't need a boss fight because the caves and the challenges and, like, that sort of thing it kind of has bosses. Like, you have the Queen and the Emperor Bullblacks and all that stuff. But I think Pikmin 3 is an example of how that works, because they introduce mechanics that are unique to the bosses. There's, like, when I fight these guys, most of the time I'm using the same mechanics that I use against any other enemy. But when I'm fighting Pikmin 3 bosses, like, a whole new world of mechanics get opened up. Like, with this guy, you gotta use light. You know, like, different mechanics you have to sort of take advantage of that you wouldn't normally, I guess. Groovy Longlegs is pretty cool. I'm gonna put you... We'll put you below Manit Legs. Yeah, honestly. You're pretty funny. I've always been a fan of the beady Longlegs. You in Pikmin 3, probably the best one because I can charge your head because it gets stuck. That makes it kind of fun. Alright. These are also... These are better than those, but I don't think they're quite... I don't think I quite like them as much as I do the Snagrets. I do think I like the ice one more. You're probably gonna go here. Yeah. You're the exact same. This is like to my knowledge, this is like one of the only Pikmin 3 bosses that made it into 4. It's kind of more of a mid-boss at that as well. How am I supposed to like this tier list choice? There's no Pikmin Adventure or Hey Pikmin. I have not played all of Hey Pikmin. You brought that back. I need to do that. I need to beat Hey Pikmin. I played a lot of it. The head gets stuck at Pikmin 1 and 2. Well, the last time I played Pikmin 1 the other night, and the heads didn't get stuck once. So I thought I thought I had hallucinated that mechanic, and that it was a thing with only 3. But maybe I just got insanely unlucky, and they didn't do it in 1. But I promise, when I fought those guys, I watched for their heads to get stuck, and I never saw it. The charge of Pikmin 3 is kind of OP. No Pikmin Blood. List invalid. Pikmin Bloom. I was confused. This guy's pretty cool. I don't think he belongs in B. You're honestly more fun to play than the Pikmin 2 version of yourself. You're going in high A. Same with you. You are gonna go with these guys. You're probably there. You're going here. You're going with that because you're like exactly the same. You're just like these guys. As far as I know, these guys behave exactly the same. Just this one's more graphically impressive. I don't really like Ancient Sirehound. It's very unsatisfying to fight. That is one thing that I will say. I was a little shocked at the boss in Pikmin 4 because you didn't have all Pikmin types. It felt very scattered as far as bosses go. I'll rank him in a minute. As far as Pikmin bosses go, he was very scattered. Groovy Longlegs is the best Longlegs, so we'll put him up there. Honestly, you go above the Fozbat. This guy's cool. I really like the lore behind this guy. The fact that he can control Pikmin. I think that's pretty cool. Gonna put him here. Why does Pikmin have so many legs? We like legs, I guess. I don't know. Minute Legs might be the coolest in terms of imaginary, along with Murklops. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, you get like a turret on there. Honestly, you're gonna go above. You can go above the Fozbat. Alright, Sirehound. Man. I do think the idea that just a human dog is in the game still is pretty cool. It was very creepy when you first see it. Man. It's gonna be weird placement, but I think there. Yeah. The fact that Man-at Legs is just a dead body is cool. It does have 2 legs, so it's not a real dog. Oh, it does it? I never did pay attention to that. I've only ever fought him once. And I've never looked at him like closely besides just like image like this. That's funny. It's still canon that hundreds of years have passed. Also, Man-at Legs' gun is automatic too. It doesn't even intend to hurt you. That's funny. The Pikmin series is misleading because it looks innocent, but it's much cooler, and more creative and intense than you would assume by looking at cover art. It really is. That's the Man-at Legs in 4. I was like, I thought I ranked Man-at Legs. I forgot Man-at Legs made an appearance in 4. Completely forgot that. The Wollywog. This is the huge Wollywog. Or Wollyhop. Or whatever its new name is. Put you there. You're a pretty cool mechanic-wise. I'll put you here. No. You go here. The idea that you can wait for it to completely drain before attacking it, or you can try to attack the small area. You know, like as it fires at you, it becomes easier to attack it until eventually it's completely vulnerable. But you have to wait for that and you have to dodge. I think that's, as far as it goes, it's pretty well designed mechanic-wise. Still, I just think these other ones are more fun. Yeah, I think that's where it goes. Smoky Prog in 4. Again, you get to go with the other Smoky Prog. In fact, I probably put you there, because you only appear at night. But you're still pretty cool that you show up and just, I don't know. iQuest to force Little Big Planet music into the masses is not yet finished. Is it not? I've been here the whole time, definitely. Actually, I wonder. Hello, just some random person. Welcome. Puff Shroom. that secret area in 4 is pretty cool. You don't know it's showing up, and then after you return and you go to the hearth and then the mushroom world. Those are both very cool areas. When 2 smoky progs appeared at that one night mission, I was genuinely scared. Yeah, you should be. This little elephant guy, I like his design. He's with the bread bugs as far as like just being cute design wise goes. Now this is the Sovereign Bull Blacks. I'm gonna put you in S tier. I think it was cool having one that was even higher than the Emperor. Here with this one. Probably my favorite version. And then you. You're with the other one. Alright then. There we go. Pikmin tier list. This might be a hot take, but I think the Arachnorb Longleg family is more iconic than the Bulborbs. I don't know. I think at least baby Bulborbs. You could possibly argue that the arachnids are more iconic than like the other variety of Bulborbs, like. But I don't think you could rank it above the basic mini Bulborb, which is actually a you know, it's not really a baby Bulborb, it's just a mimic, but it is the baby Bulborb all the same. Not even again, Iwandama just never appeared in a Pikmin game. If for a stream I leave and return every 30 minutes, I could get Ren to welcome me like 6 or 7 times. You could, I guess. Why am I stuck at 200 XP? I don't know, Carlin. Why are you stuck? Skill issues? As someone who has not played Pikmin, the Bulborb is more iconic. Well, there you go. Alright, take care, Minecrafter. Have a good night. I will be seeing you. Thanks for watching. The mini dwarf Bulborbs are definitely more iconic. That's what I thought, bread bugs. I thought that's what it was. I just can't remember what that was. And then the real baby Bulborbs are like, they're white when they're baby. They're not even colored, which I think is really cool. I think when you say something YouTube doesn't like, it doesn't let you get more XP. Really? Micro just thinks the post-stream discussion sings. See you all tomorrow for the final double-digit count. Crazy. Tomorrow marks 10 days until the next Renaissance Thanksgiving special live stream. Thank you so much for counting down, Minecrafter. Have a good night. You've made the Thanksgiving that much more special. Anyway, I suppose we finished the tier list. It is 11:30. I probably do need to be ending. Thank you, everyone. It's been a fun stream. Bulborb larva looking at its many potential carrier choices. I love that meme. I love that meme. Take care, everyone. Ren has skill issues at going to midnight. Do I? Well, it would be useful for me to get 30 extra minutes, so. Anyway, thank you, Carlin. Thank you, Skull Knight. Thank you, G-Boogie. Thank you, Minecrafter. Thank you, Just Some Random Person. Thank you, Ball Dwarf. Thank you to everyone who's watching currently. I will see you all... Sorry about that. I will see you all tomorrow. Happy birthday, Carlin.